We all know that Republic Day celebrates and marks the making of the Constitution. But what is lesser known to most of us are reasons why the Indian Constitution is so unique from all other countries. So let us embark on a small journey of getting to know such facts, which led to the starting point of a new India.
Fact number 1. Indians wrote the constitution unlike most people of British colonies like Kenya, Ghana, Sri Lanka and Malaysia, whose constitution were written by British officials at Whitehall. Indian leaders were also able to agree upon a constitution unlike Israeli and Pakistani leaders who elected a constituent assembly at the same time but were unable to agree upon a document.
Fact number 2. When the draft of the Constitution of India was ready to be printed, Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru approached Sri Bihari with the proposal of handwriting the Constitution in flowing ethnic style. This was written in beautiful calligraphy with 254 pen holder nibs. When asked by the Prime Minister what would he charge for the job, Sri Bihari's answer was, "Not a single pen. By God's grace, I've got all the things in my life and I'm quite happy with my life."
Fact number 3. Constitutions are either unitary or federal. In the unitary government, the powers of the government are centralized in the central government and the states are subordinate to the center. In the federal constitution, there is a division of power between the states and the central government, and both are independent in their own spheres. According to the constitution, India is declared federal in form, and while it looks federal, it is unitary in spirit.
Fact number 4. Each of 22 chapters of the document is headed by an illustration painstakingly crafted by Nandalal Bose and his team of talented artists at Kala Bhavan in Shantiniketan. Chronologically, Bose and his team chart the history of India from Mohenjo-daro to the national freedom struggle. The national emblem and the lion capital of Ashoka are sketched alongside influences of Ajanta cave paintings and the bark murals.
Fact 5. The unique aspect of constitution is the process of how country functions in the declared state of emergency. According to emergency provisions, if the head of the state is satisfied that it is impossible to run an administration in the country or a part thereof, he or she can call an emergency and take the administration of the country or a part in their own hands. The emergency can be political or financial.
Fact 6. The original copies of the Indian Constitution were written in Hindi and English. Each member of the Constitution Assembly that drafted the Constitution signed 2 copies of the Constitution, one in Hindi and another in English. The English version has a total of 1,17,269 words in it.
Fact 7. A new addition to the Constitution was including a chapter on directive principles of the state policy. Before it, in the Government of India Act 1935, there was no instrument of instructions for the Governor General. But it was quite different from the present directives. These directives are guidelines for the governments, but their violation cannot be challenged in the court of law.
Fact 8. The Constituent Assembly had met for the first time on December 9, 1946. Over 2,000 amendments were made to the first draft. The original copies of the handwritten constitution were signed by all 284 members of the Constituent Assembly, which included 15 women.
And that's all. These were a few points about what makes our constitution so different. Now it's up to us to connect these points together and take a look at the bigger picture. And hopefully, we'll all be reminded that the ideologies of our leaders have not only resulted in the pages of our constitution being unique, but this uniqueness has also carried across each state, union territory, and within the very hearts of the people of India to make us all what we are today.